Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel, Julep Neil Craft. So it's the 25th, so it's time for Smash That Small Paper Pad, and last month I started working on this Bow Bunny one here, 36 pages of the Land of Wonder collection. In all honesty, I haven't done an awful lot. So this was the card we made together last time. Since then I sort of took out a whole load of the papers and made some envelopes, so that's those there. I'll probably make mini cards to go in those. And I've stuck all of these envelopes together, and I plan on making a envelope journal with it. Now they've not ended up overly even, so there's sort of like protruding bits and pieces like that. So yeah, this still needs a bit more work, and I'm thinking that I was going to put altered playing cards in each of those envelopes. So that's the plan for that, but yeah, that's still a work in progress. And other than that, that's all I have done. So let's just make a card together while I'm here, and yeah, hopefully I will get to it a bit more during this next month between now and the 25th. So I'm just going to grab, let's do two. Right, I'm going to grab some card blanks, and I'm going to try not even think. Let's just get some of this paper used. So we've still got this bit of paper here which would work as a card blank, so I'm just going to stick it down as a card blank now, and I'll grab another piece of paper from inside here. Let's go for a fairly neutral one, it gives us a chance to build up, and we'll stick that on here as well. So I'll just chop both of these pages down. I will add a black edging to it and glue them down, and then we will go from there. Okay, so I really am sort of up against it for time, because I don't know, I just really wasn't feeling it the other day, and so I should have been up last night filming, and I just could not face it at all. I wasn't in the mood, and this is due to go up at 3 o'clock today. But also I'm locked into the loft, and my husband's needing to leave for work in about 15 minutes, so I need to be done by then. So I'm going to have to, she says fussy cutting, I always do this, oh I don't have, it's like when I did the Dawn and Julia create to a timer. It's like, there I am, you know, having to make a card in 5 minutes and I'm busy fussy cutting. But yeah, so I'm having to just sort of, I'm going to have to put these together fairly quickly, but that's probably good. So we'll get some of this stash used together and see how we go on. My scissors are really sticky because I just literally finished filming the other video that's going up at 3 o'clock today, the Mayflower Mondays, and I was cutting 3D foam with it, so so I'm just cutting this out like so. So this is the thing, when you've got your paper embellishments, so this was the embellishment part that came with it, don't be afraid to cut into it, make it how you want it to be. If it's not working for you, feel free to give it the scissor treatment, that's okay. Right, okay, I'm just going to stick that down there. Oops. Like so. I don't know what I'm doing with it after that, but that is what I'm doing with it at the minute. So we'll stick that down there. I'm not even going to think, I don't have time to think. Actually, this is probably quite a good thing, doing time challenges with it, combine it with a Smash That paper pad, because then you don't have time to think. And let's just stick that one there, seeing as it's there. Oh, why not? Stick that there. Our Dawn said she kept saying why not, and she wasn't sure whether she was getting it from me or from Marta Lapowska from Marry Me Small Art. I didn't realise I said it all that much till she said that, and now I just heard myself just say it just there. It's funny, you don't notice these things, do you? And then someone points it out, and then it's all you can hear. So I'm having to edge that. It's just going to help me see it a little bit better, see what I want to do with it. So right now I'm just laying up ephemera. I might even grab my bit box in because I have been refilling it. I did empty it completely, but then I missed having a bit box that I could rummage in. So I've got lots of different bits and pieces that, well, that works. That works. Let me see. Right, if I cut into this teacup here and cut round this spoon like so. Take that away. Yay, I like that now. That looks a bit random, so we're going to need something sort of poking out the top of that. What have we got? See, now this is where forethought may have come in handy. New adventures. Does that work? Maybe. Maybe. I don't really want to cover that. Don't really want to cover that one. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, I'm just going to pop a black edge around this one. And then we'll stick that down. And then I think I'll put my cups on 3D foam, and I think we'll call that one done. And then we just need to work out what we're doing with the other one. So let me see, that needs to go about there. We'll have overlap in the card, just a bit of added interest. So I can still see the sentiment there, and then I will add some 3D foam on the back of this one. Okay, so as I said, if you want to see how to properly smash, the other girls seem to get through so much of their paper. I seem to be a bit slow, but never mind. I've still smashed more than I ever would have. I think I've done 2 so far this year, so I would have liked to have done more. So I'm sort of like two and a half, which for me is pretty good. I don't think I've ever smashed a paper pad before, so 2.5 is pretty good. So you have to compare your own progress to your own progress rather than to other people's. And it's just a fun way to make sure we're actually using our stash really rather than hoarding it. So I'm going to pop that there. Right, so just add a little bit of stitching detail because it's me and I can't help myself, and also I just think this bit of paper here needs grounded somewhat, and the stitching would go some way to help that. So I'm just going to do that. Very loose stitching. I'm desperately looking at the time. I've got 10 minutes till my husband needs to leave. So I'll just, we will be done fairly shortly because, yeah, I have to be. I have no choice in the matter. Right, card number 1 done. It's probably a bit adventurous to attempt to whilst I was had such a short period of time to work with. Possibly. What have we got? What have we got? Yeah. I'm just going to check my bit box, see if there's anything in here that'll just finish things off a little bit. Just collage it all down, stick it all down. Doesn't matter whether it goes or not, really. We're getting to that stage. We are indeed. Cat sticker. As random as that seems, it may work. Do I have anything else? The right colours. We've got a hot air balloon. Bit of lace. Those are kites. I don't think kites are of much use to me, to be honest. A leaf. Okay, what have we got? That wasn't overly helpful. Right. I'm just not even going to think. I'm just going to stick it down. If it's not the best card in the world, who cares? It's a card. Someone's going to like it. Yeah, I'll put that on 3D foam. Random. Very, very random. Random's fun though, isn't it? Always makes me worry about my head, but to be honest I worry about my head at the best of times. I come out with certain drawings and think, oh, my latest collection, honestly, hilarious. It was one of those ones I drew it and then like I sent it to the girls and you're waiting for them to come back and go, Julia, you need admitted somewhere. It's mental. Right. Put that there like so. And then we've got this little bit of, I think I'll just chop that down so that it's just peeking out from underneath that embellishment. Like so. Pop a bit of glue on each of those. Right. What else did I have? What else did I have? Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Put that down. Okay. Well, one of these cats will work. What ones have we got? Oh, that one maybe. That's so random. Right, now I'm going to add a couple of these blue hearts just to sort of make the cat look less random. Well, not necessarily the cat's going to look random, but it maybe tie some of tie the blue in a little bit. Right, and on more, and then a little bit of doodling. I would quite like to take the shine off this sticker somewhat, so there's a really easy way of doing that, and I'm just going to do it now. If I grab my clear gesso, so yeah, if you just grab a bit of clear gesso, because I don't really like that shiny look. That tends to be why I avoid stickers. I wouldn't have probably bought these stickers in a gazillion years, but at the end of the year last year, because our kitten was still quite little, my daughter and my husband went to visit my in-laws and they had a week with them and I stayed at home and watched the cat. And she knows I love crafting, so when they'd visited the range and bought some stuff, she'd bought me these stickers because she knew how much I loved crafting, which was really cute. So I'm just going to pop that on. It's probably just going to need to dry, and I probably don't have the time to show you it dried, but I will be showing it to you next month anyway when we do the review. But just popping a bit of clear gesso on when that dries, it'll have just taken the sheen off it a little bit. And I think that'll tie in better with the rest of the project. Right, so those are my cards done. I'm just going to clear the desk and zoom in. Okay, so those are my 2 cards there. If you'd like to check the description box below, see what all the other lovely ladies have done with the paper pads that they're smashing, that would be fabulous. And yeah, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be back again with some more crafty goodness. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.